Okay, so now we're working on putting the pants on the landing gear, and that's going to be done simply by taking the axle, which goes through the wheel here. It's attached to the landing gear with the main nut. The first, I guess, nut on this side is actually affixed to the axle, and then it's got a collar on each side of the wheel to keep the wheel in place, with a little bit of play in there so that when you spin it, it spins freely. So don't get those too tight. And then the pant is attached to the gear itself with these two bolts going through into the pant, into the blind nuts. So I'll go ahead and do the procedure on the other side. The first step is to attach the axle to the landing gear frame using the nut, so it's just the axle and nut. And once that's tightened down, which I've already done, you'll put one collar on, then the wheel, then the outside collar, and get that so there's so it's pretty close to the outside of the bolt, and tighten that down, and then you can snug this one up so there's again still a little bit of play, and tighten both of those down using thread lock on these collars. After those are fixed on there tightly, make sure you have the wheel pant going the correct direction. That'll slide on here and then be tightened in by the bolts, the two bolts that hold the pant to the landing gear. So now we're ready to go ahead and secure the landing gear to the fuselage using a little bit of thread lock. So using a little bit of thread lock, go ahead and place each bolt in, and snugging one at a time until all four are tight.